comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Goes air to air to deny them a chance. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Decides to buff up while they can. Player 2 may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive gauge to tap into. Taking stock. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Charges forward. Player 2 bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Going in, hits them with a stopping block. This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. Both fighters planning something? Gets out of there with a backdash. Gets scooped from down low. Knockdown and... Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Closing moments of the match. One punish counter sets the flatline zone. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jump. Grabs them. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? The move whips and they get nailed with a punish counter. Taking stock. Who's it gonna be? Decides to puff up while they can. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. How much damage can they deal? Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Knockdown. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Gets a risky buff in. Spikes. Stops the attack by using the drive kick. Not a perfect parry, but I'll take it. Did well to get the buff in there. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Medium kick hit. Player hits them with a stop and block. Both fighters planning something? Medium kick. The low. Low heavy. Were they baiting them into that? They are absolutely wailing on it. They can't squander this punish counter chance. A real test. Shin Hashogaki. This could be make or break. And then wraps it up with a throw. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Barges ahead to start things off. The low kick is blocked. Goes for the surprise rush in. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Stops the attack by using the drive kick. Reacts fast enough to get the counter. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Baits out the attack and gets the KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Decides to buff up while they can. Decides to meet them in the air. Knockdown and medium kick hits. Hits them with a stop and block. in deep to get that drive in. Going in, they're going for the super arc. The super doesn't hit. Their will to win is really being tested here. They're backed up in big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Low kicks are a no-go. Sees the drive reversal coming. Drive reversals make for great invincible counterattacks, but you've got to be careful. If they get blocked, your opponent can score a counter move. Player 1 chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Sticks the combo. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. This is gonna be bad news. All right, what's coming? Perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Who's going to start things off? Looking to impress with this super. Turns the bar to unleash the storm. Sakai Fuhasan. Saihasho gets a risky buff in. A quick breather. Player 1, the super doesn't hit. Goes for the Sakai Fuhasan. Vintage Jury. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Risky up-close scrap still going. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Solid anti-air. Chases them down. And whiffs. They're wide open. Punish counter sets the table. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Absolutely relentless. What are they gonna do? The low. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Quick medium poke. Here comes the corner pressure. Drive parry. Nothing stops this train. Oh, here we go. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Ooh, you never turning it right up with the super. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Punish is there with the drive impact, really laying on the pressure. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. They break things off to take a quick breather. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Picture perfect punishment and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Player 2 has completely used going on the offensive. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Jumps. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Decides to buff up while they can. Hits them with a stop and bop. Were they baiting them into that? The drive impact. Spin drive smasher time. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Stops up. Smart play with the throw. Going in? This is a turning point. Big good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. A quick breather. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Fight back with authority. Who will set the bait at this range? What'll happen here? Get the side switch. Punish counter on reaction. The drive gauges. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. That was the highest if I've ever seen. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Who's going to steal this win? Nice parry. Oh, what's this? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. What's that off? What are they gonna do? Medium, low, heavy. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Drive it back, misses. Player 1 can't win this without pulling the trigger. Noticeable puts the fear of God in. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
Comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? An aggressive attack. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Gets the jump in. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Takes a trip. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. Throws him. What's next? Good work staying in throw range there. Still very early in the round. Knockdown. Jumps in. Smart play with the throw. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Jump. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Going on the offensive. Connects with the throw. Impact squash. This can lead to some big damage. Amazing. Medium kick. A thunderous drive impact to close the round. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. It's the right idea, but whiffs the air throw. They trade hits, and now, taking stock. Grabs him. This is the range, and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Takes a trip. Player 1, they can't squander this punish counter chance. And it uses the gift. What a finish. Great meet on the life gauge there. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Medium kick hits. Who's going to start things off? Player 2 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up here. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Stop going on the offensive. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. What'll happen here? Jump? Throws him from above. Finds the target. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Burns the gauge to turn up the heat. KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
A new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Good anti-air. Jump in, finds the mark. Opts for the throw, trips him up. The low kick is blocked. Checks with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Taking stock. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Takes a trip. Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. Oh! There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Spin drive, smasher time. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Each hit is so important here. Spiral arrow. Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 2 with a good start to the fight. But can they keep it up?
Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Player 2 steals it back. They're in the groove now, and they're gonna need to keep it up. That drive impact doesn't get through. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Hits back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Player 2 will look to hit them with a stopping bomb. Player 2, there's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. Do they have enough drive gauge? Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. What'll happen here? Player 2 holds it. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 1 needs the solid anti-air. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. KO! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Gets a chance at that jumping. The super armor does its job. Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? All right, definitely shuts out the jumping. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? This is where things will get interesting as the Jam heats it up with a combo into super. Takes the chance to hurt him. Very solid corner switch. Player one, there's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Brushes that off and keeps going. Pokes with the medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Smart play with the throw. A quick breather. Going on the offensive? Max SA gauges. Unbelievably insane. Off of me! Brush that off! And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Cashes out the cage right there! Still alive? Still alive? Flatline zone. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Crowns them from above. Hits them with a stop and block. A jump in? Sets up with a jump in. What? This is gonna hurt. Getting up close and personal. They've got about half life left. Jump! This unleashes some big damage. Excellent damage on that. Up for the arrow. Kotsugeki to the face. No way they did that. They are done. Player two is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Connects with the throw. Jumps up. Going on the offensive. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Very solid corner switch. Gets out of the corner. Neither of them willing to back off. Big, low, reaching heavy. Player two. Oh! There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Killer Bee spin catches them standing. What a finish. Great read in the life gauge there. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Hits them with a stop and bomb. Neither of them willing to back off here. Player two has the meter lead. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Connect with medium kick. There's a change of sides. Pokes with a knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Oh man, this is a scary range. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
What an opening statement there. Hits them with a stop and bop. This may be it. Player two didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up here. What now? Plenty of health, full gauges, let's go. They push their way out of the court. The drive impact doesn't work. Target combo. Oh, putting the cherry on top. No, the special forces don't play. Delta ran assault. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is up for the arrow. Low heavy. Even the slightest hit may end the round. What a lead with that anti-air. Player 2 survived that tense mirror match.
A new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Jump in, finds the mark. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Had the radar up and running. Knockdown. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Checks with a medium kick. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Both fighters are barely alive. Shows the medium kick. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. Pokes with a medium kick. He kept a close eye on the skies and it paid off. Good reactions there. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Gets the knockdown, and now? Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. This may be it. A quick breather. Grabs and throws them away. That throw will do some good damage. Super arch on deck. It's a good spot to use the super. Hits them with the 96 killer bee spin. What'll happen here? Drops them. Player 1 will look to apply, finds the target. Life lead is there. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Opts for the critical art. Clutch parry connects with the throw. With splits it. There's the burnout. Player, oh, what is it? What a finish. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. They're trading attacks. Shoots off a fireball up close. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Steps in for the throw. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. The low heavy hits. Still slugging it out here. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Gets out of the corner. From up above. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Throws them to negate the block. Takes a trip. Player 1 brushes that off and keeps going. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. They take some time to back off and regroup. Who's KO? Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Jumps up. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Brushes that off and keeps going. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Hits back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Just goes for it at this range. Excellent read. Poses them with a kick. Oh, yo! Raw super here. Chases them down. Oh, they changed sides. One chance here may end this match. This is a critical moment. the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Who's going to steal this win? Reaches out with the lightning kicks. Jumps up. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player 2 connects with the throw. This is all in with the rush. And whips. They're wide open. Off for the arrow. Quick medium pop. Oh, gets the air throw. Sets up with the jump in. A jump in? Oh man, this is a scary range. Drives it back, misses. Wall splat into the guard break. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Medium kick. Oh my god, they just choked it up. They were sitting on their meter for this super art. Will it be the damage or the setup? They couldn't take it. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
A new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Difficult situation for a throw. All right, what's coming up next? The attack is parried. Big counter. Taking stock. Checks them with a projectile. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just charges forward. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jumping. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Nails the anti-air. Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Breaks their guard with a throw. Here comes, oh, what's this? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Sets up with the jump in. Going in, a super art. Connects with the throw. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Bear throws him. Amazing. Oh my god, what flatlines him. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
Here comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Good anti-air. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Misfire with the drive impact. Miss your mark with an impact and you're open to a punish. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. We're close to the point where one mistake could end the round. Absorbs the attack and fires back. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. Can't tech the throw? Knockdown. One shot.
They can't squander this punish counter check.
And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. They both back.
Just goes for it at this range.
Knockout and player 2 executes KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Medium kick hits. Jumps in. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. There's a change of sides. Oh, says no to the impact. Excellent block to shut out the impact. Grabs and throws him away. Knockdown and checks with a medium kick. Connects with medium kick. Gets out of that jam with a perfect parry. Solid anti-air. Both sides getting ready. Dangerous range here. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Slow heavy, but no go. Big read. Perfection. They gotta dig down deep here. Medium kick the low. What are they gonna do?
Oh, yo, wow, super hit. Hits them while they're standing. Comes off the tank and scores the win.
Player 2 survived that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. They're trading attacks. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. A parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Knockdown. Had the radar up and running. Heading into the end game now, and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Both fighters are barely alive. There's a change of sides. Player 2 will have to fight KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Plenty of life left, a full drive gauge to work with. They have tons of options at their disposal. Knockdown. Shows a medium kick. What a smart play with a throw. Knockdown and saw that coming. Brushes that off and keeps going. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive arm. Connects with the throw. Both sides getting ready. They're going for the super art. Mid-air hit. Can they land a follow-up? Player 2 is on turns out. What's next? Player 2 draws super hard hit. No way. That win wasn't tough. That was 100% planned.
Fight round. Fight.
Pokes with it, blocks the low kick. Drive, the drive into Were they baiting them into that? That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. This is gonna hurt. Looking for it, sets up with the jump in. The low. Connects with the throw. What now? This can lead to some big damage. Medium kick into. Knuckle wakes him up. Drops that off. A real test of nerves. Raw super hard incoming. Oh man, this is a scary range. Do they have what it takes? Gets the tips with the low heavy. Player 1 survived that 10th mirror match. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Medium kick. The attack is parried. Mistimed the perfect parry, but is still safe. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. From up above. Sticks the jump in. Knockdown. The jump in catches them. Takes a trip. Player gets them. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Shows a medium kick. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Grabs him. Uses the parry. Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Connects with medium kick. Quick spin knuckle. Big throws. Knockdown and... Their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something. This is gonna hurt. They must have a game plan here with a critical. Will that parry change the momentum of this match? Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. What'll happen here? This okay? Oh. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Fight round. Fight.
Who will come up on super art? Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Plus parry. Impact. Squash. Player 1 chases him down. What a parry! Keeps him out! What are they gonna do? There's a burnout! Blocks the drive reversal? Medium kicks into? Do they have what it takes to steal the round here? Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back. The drive impact doesn't. What point are you jumping in for? Player 2 comes away with the win.
A new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Nothing but air for the impact. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Life lead opens up. All right, what's coming up next? They're being absolutely relentless. The corner throw ends it. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Knockdown and avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Hits them with a stop and bomb. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Going in. This unleashes some big damage. Reversal. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. The drive punish counter on reaction closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Nothing stops this train.
Who will come out on top in this final round? They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Risky decision, but let's see how this plays out. Connects with the throw. What now? Pokes with a kick. A parry? Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve.
Quick step forward. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Cashes out on a triple zero.
Okay, here we go. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Crowns him from above. Punish counter sets the table. Player 1 then comes off the tank and scores the win. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. We're final. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Will this decision pay off for them? Goes air to air to deny them a chance. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. Spends the meter to throw on some massive damage. What are they thinking here? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. The super armor does its job. Just out of range for that throw. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Burnout is triggered. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. From up above, Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it? They were not cleared for takeoff. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Quick drop! Who's going to start things off? Medium kick hits. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Jumps in. Going in. Goes for it all, but just misses. Jumps up. A parry. Their spacing is so on. Brushes that off and keeps going. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Gets the combo. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Ooh, you never know what can happen off of me. Are we gonna see a comeback here? KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Parries.
Nothing stops this train.
Jumps in. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super anti-air in the clutch. Punish counter sets the table. Both sides get drives and back misses. Jump! Sets up with the jump in. Oh, here we clutch anti-air. Closes it out. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Hits them with a stop and bomb. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. Parrying attack like that is risky. but the reward is the drive gauge building up. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. A drive impact. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Oh, whiffs the throw. Heats it up with a combo is KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
What you can? Everything up until now. Hits them with a stop and block. Jump. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Uses the gauge for a super up. Triple Jinrai hit. Good damage option there. A quick breather. Player 2 drops him to half, closing the gap. Pops him with a shorty. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. And whiffs! They're wide open. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Gotta do better than that. Oh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Punish counter sets the tank. What a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
ミッションに取り掛かる。
手加減はしない。
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Definitely saw that counter coming. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Closes the gap for the grab. Player 1 chases them down. Very solid corner switch. Player 1 is going to beat it up with a combo into super. Solid combo. Taking stock. Cleans up the round, ending it with a powerful drive impact. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Medium kick. That parry may be just the catalyst they need. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Player 1 can build off this lead. Perfect parry. Perfect read with the drive parry. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Pokes with a medium kick. They were expecting that drive impact. Hits them with a stop and pop. Were they baiting them into that? Player 1 in dire... just goes for it at this range. Breaks those shins. Side switch in the corner. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player 2 flatlines them. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Sonic moves. Projectile to try and change the situation. The drive parry was successful. Parrying an attack like that is risky, but the reward is the drive gauge building up. Raised on the pressure with the projectile. Are they trying to beat out the jump? Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. The low kick is blocked. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game moves. No more drive gauge. Next hit will end the round. Blocks the low heavy. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Long low attack hit. On super art? In there! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball? Heats it up with a combo into super. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until they brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Sonic boom! Both fighters planning something? Well, there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter.
Anti-air in the clutch.
Pumps the brakes on the impact.
Both sides getting ready.
Jump solid anti-air. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Medium kick. The next touch made.
Oh, putting the cherry on top. Yo, critical art now.
Oh, here we go. Medium kick. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Connects with medium kick. This can lead to some big damage. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. What now? Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player sets up with the jump in. Player 2 draws super hard incoming.
Speed drive smasher.
Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Medium kick.
Impact counter. Oh, that's so sick. It is over.
Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle.
Talk about a show. That match had it all.
Challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Oh, missed the drive impact. Getting careless and missing a drive impact like that will leave you wide open. There's the attack, and a parry here puts the drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. Player 2 chases them down. Down to the wire. They cancel out each other's move. Very solid corner switch. Takes a trip. The attack is parried. We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? All right, what's coming up ends the round with a punish counter. Living in the opponent's head rent-free right now. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Fight.
A blade forward jump there to start. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Now, can they finish the job? Jumps up. A parry? Oh, what's this? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? From low heavy to... There's a change of side. Oh, the throw connects. Player 2, this is gonna be bad news. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Goes for the jackhammer on the Cyclone Lariat. Prioritizing the side plug and read on that impact. Lifeline zone. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps. Closing. What's next? Was well in range to score the throw. Lots of aggression from both sides. Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going down to the wire. I can't keep track of these. Add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Knockdown. Misses the drive impact. Can't tech the throw. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Get some. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Heavy punch sends them flying. Brushes that off and keeps going. Looking to plant him with the pile driver. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive on him. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. This is gonna hurt. Quick drive, in fact, misses. Finishes with the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Parry gets him with a stopping block. Double lariat and now gets him with a Euro step. Earns a breather to reset the situation. Connects with the throw. What's next? Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Jumps! Oh, they switch sides. Player, all the throw connects. Amazing! Getting up close and personal. Solid anti-air. There's a drive impact. There you go! What a finish! Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Denies the attack, and parrying attack like that is risky, but the reward is the drive gauge building up. Lots of aggression from both sides. Backs them into the corner. Taking stock. Got their eye on the air. Smart throws, that'll do more damage than usual. Heading into the end game now, picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Right off the bat, there's no hesitation. They start the offensive by charging forward. Going on the offensive? Brushes that off and keeps going. Throws them to negate the block. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side kick. Jumps? A parry? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Tries to act quickly but with the attack. Dangerous quick chases them down. Here comes more fuel to the fire. Cook them up. A clean KO. Nice meter awareness. Flatline zone. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rebound. Jump. Hits them with a stopping block. Throws them to negate the block. Was well in range to score the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. What's the play here? Still slugging it out here. Parries the attack and mistimed the perfect parry, but is still safe. Gets the counter hit throw. Taking stock. Player 2 can't let their drive game run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Side switch with the back throw, looking for a chance to gain the upper hand. Beats it up with a combo into super. What's their deal?
Just goes for it at this range.
Parries the projectile. A quick breather. But there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Keeping them away. Goes for the jump in. Big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player two has the life lead. Can they use it? Hits them with a stop and block. Both fighters planning something? Gets the throw and continues on the offensive. Experiencing burnout. Going in there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Shows him he finds the target. Anti-air in the clutch. With two throws him. Both sides getting ready. Low heavy. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Connects with the throw. Amazing. Burns out. Player two is in burnout. Raw super hard incoming. What are they gonna do?
He's turning it right up with the super.
Excellent block.
And the Tensei at the ready.
This can lead to some big damage. Player two can't use any drive. Are you kidding me? Player two clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The low kick connects. Starts with a jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. There's a punish counter. This could, and a super gets him. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Combo with the target combo. Perfect parry to stop him. Time to go on the offensive. Hits him with a stop and block. Goes with a safe stuff with that target combo. Player one is in a pretty good situation. Sees him coming and rubs it off with the super armor. Manages to block. They're going for the super art. Big difference in life and super. KO! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Jumps in.
Chases them down.
Medium kick, the low kick hits. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent.
Sticks out a kick. Oh, now that is a punish.
Getting up close and personal.
Nothing stops this train. Oh, putting the cherry on top.
Are we gonna see a comeback here? Closes it out. Player two was an absolute beast in that match.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Starts with a jumper. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Combo with the target combo. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Medium kick hits. Who's going to start things off? The attack is parried. Mistimed the perfect parry, but is still safe. Player one rushes that off and keeps going. Grabs and throws him away. That throw will do some good damage. Parries the attack. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Does a good job escaping the corner. Medium kick hits. Uses the gauge for a super art. Player two has the super kick, gets him with a Euro step. Nice, and throws that off. More fuel to the fire. Cook him up. Closes it out. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that flip. No, starts to pry them open. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. That should teach him you can't just throw out moves. Goes for the surprise rush in. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Well-timed corner switch. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Vita beats it up with a combo into super. Quick drops. Shows a medium kick. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? In there! Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Uses the parry. Not a perfect parry, but I'll take it. Was looking for that jump attack. A parry? Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Jumps in. Both fighters planning something? Player two will look to apply pressure here. Jump. Rushes that off and keeps going. There's a wall spike. They can't do anything now. Drive impact misses. Knocked them out of the air. Google Cap baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. What now? Post with medium kick. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Still slugging it out here. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Takes a trip. Long low attack hit. Throws them to negate the block. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Finishes it with anti-air. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Checks with a medium. Charges forward. Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. They trade hits. Going on the offensive? Not much life left, but their drive usage uses the gauge for a super KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. The last round. It's now or never. Close range projectile. Player 2 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Here comes the corner pressure. Low heavy, but no go. Dangerous range here. A jump? Oh, yo! Raw super hit! Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. Jump! Jumps! Back into the corner. What setup do they have? One step ahead of them. Stuff him. Drive and blocks the drive reversal? Noticeable light burns out. Okay, here we go. Chuck the fireball to continue their hold over their zone. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Dangerous range here. Players no hesitation or regret. Hits them with that NSFW. Medium kick. Escape denied. Piles on the corner pressure. Quick air to air. Time's almost up. They are taking this to the absolute limit. Answers with a fireball. What a sick punish counter. Player 2 is going to be watching replays of this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.